cruising it on. All the roof and the pain that it causes. They run through with the food that they own. Gang never moving with caution. Too down sick, no assuming my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Bandage through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising it on. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They run through with the food that they own. Gang never moving with caution. Too down sick, no assuming my role. Bandwidth, EQ and distortion. Bandage through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising it on. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They run through with the food that they own.
So I'm making this video because there's nothing like when you first go to upload a YouTube video and then say a couple of days later you come to check on it and you're not expecting big things, but like you're hoping for some decent views and you see 26 and it just disheartens you. And then when that happens more than once, you just think, what is the point in this? And then it always falls back to asking yourself, why am I doing it in the first place? So I did, and for me it was enjoyment. And then the more and more times I saw 26 views, 40 views, 50 views. Now I understand it's a slow process, but every time you see it you just think, what is the point in putting all this effort into something that only gets 26 views? And if enjoyment is the main reason of why you're doing something, then I think you should continue to do so for that reason. Because based on my example, if I'm looking at the views, it's an extrinsic way of looking at things. Like, if I enjoy doing it, that's an intrinsic thing. I think I've got them the right way around. When thinking about this video, I think about people with other hobbies, like people that run, people that go swimming, people that go on bike rides. They probably do it because they enjoy it, and then they start to get addicted with the numbers, like, oh, could I make that a little bit faster? Could I make that a little bit faster? And I'm just trying to base this off that example, like, oh, I enjoy doing that. Can I make the video a little bit better? Can I make the video a little bit better? And then slowly progress. A problem I've got as well, I don't know if you can see me when I'm stood up there. That's why I'm ducking most of the time, just to make sure that I'm in shot. I need to do something about my phone because I've got no monitor on it, obviously, and I can't see what's in shot and what's out of shot. So, should I buy myself a camera with 104 subscribers? So this is basically my first run back since God knows when, since I've done my knee in the swimming pool. It's probably been a couple of months now, and to be honest, so far so good. And it's good to get running again because, like, obviously I started running before cycling or trying to get into a triathlon or anything, so I've done it for the longest, and it's just good. I enjoy it. When you're in a marathon block it gets a bit annoying and that, but when you can do it by choice, it's wicked. But then when that gets taken away from you, it's like you always want what you can't have. To be honest, it just feels good to get out there and do something that you enjoy again. And I know I've said a lot about enjoyment on this channel, but I think it should be the top factor, if not like the top 3 factor of why you do something. And if you enjoy it, then all the other reasons come secondary. I'll be honest, I'm absolutely buzzing with that run. Obviously, it's my first one back. I haven't been able to do it in ages, so I'm going to be buzzing to do something that I enjoy. And yes, I'm aware that I look like a bit of a robber. So this week, I'm just going to take you on a few activities that I do. I could have wished for a bit better weather, I'll be honest, but it's rained. My feet were soaked the first 5k, the first 10 metres, so that doesn't really matter. I heard a stat that it's rained every day this year so far. Something like 43 days. Now that is fucking terrible, I'll be totally honest. Who enjoys the rain? After today, I'm not gonna think I can go out and run half marathons on a Sunday. To be honest, I do reckon I'd be fit enough to do it, but I just don't want to overdo it and just end up where I was anyway. I feel like I'm gonna have to have an operation, so I'm gonna have to go back to square one again. But I've got to go the 11th of March, so I'll find out for definite. And them exercises, what I found online, honestly, I can't give enough credit to that bloke who I found them off. I'm just elated. That's the perfect word to describe it. So yeah, let's get back on the horse, if that's the saying. And I've just watched these clips back, just to see if I was in shot. I don't know why I keep bending down. That's one thing I did notice. And the second thing I've noticed is how much easier it is to talk to the camera when I just you don't care. I'm just going to care a lot less now. And you can see me in the background, and then that plays into my next point perfectly. Just stop trying to get the perfect setup in my room. Like, I've just opened my blinds fully. My lights on, which I don't really care about. No overhead lights and all that. I'm stopped trying to get everything perfect, and I think it's going to make for much better videos. Oh man, I tell you something. I ain't had a feeling like this in ages and years, like a stitch. Obviously I want to have more rest, but more rest I have, the longer it takes. And these sessions take ages anyway, so I'll try and keep them to about half an hour or something. No, to about an hour. Oh, look at the state of that. Now, I'm not sure if I'll be needing these today, but I might as well just chuck them on because it's been wet anyway, and it was froze this morning, so... Oh, my socks. I need to go and change them. Being stubborn and enjoying something, you know, could be a dangerous combo, but it also could be a wicked combo because you become obsessed with it and you want to be the best you can at it. Or it could be a bad combo because you spend so much time into it, you could just be leading yourself down an endless path basically and no reward at the end. But like I was saying earlier, doing things for the right reasons matters most. Now I'm going to be totally honest. There we go. I'm meant to ride down that hill. It's the one I came up the other day. But, oh shit, I'm on somebody's drive. The route is basically starts at the bottom of that. So there's no way I'm riding down it just to click start and then ride back up it. So I'm going to cheat a little bit, but I have had to ride here today. So there's 5.5k already banked. Is this too much to ask for or what? A bit of sun, no rain, a bit of wind, but I can deal with that honestly. It's loads better than the weather was this morning and the past few rides I've been on. It's f***ing unreal. It ain't even that nice. I just live in England. I wanted, oh no, I hope that's not too dark. I wanted to get out on my bike today, but I thought my legs are going to be absolutely killing. So I'll use it to just spin my legs off. Keep it nice and easy, no hard effort whatsoever. I just think, because I'm like new to this, look, I've got two efforts, hard, flat out, or easy. I've got no zones at the minute, it's just zone 5 or zone 1, piece of piss. What I will say is, because I'm trying to do this easy, I think I'm being a lot more smooth than when I've ever tried to give it some power and like go flat out. I feel like I'm going to be a lot quicker on this today, even though I'm basically just spinning my legs. Right then, the big kids come out in me. Let's see how fast I can get down here.
Maybe they don't want to date me, maybe they don't all hate me. Maybe it's vibes, maybe it's time, maybe it's something lately. Maybe you don't understand me, you don't know how to take me. Maybe it's real, yeah, it's not so crazy, not so hasty. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine, oh yeah. Oh yeah, maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine. Yeah, something, yeah, something divine. You think you know everything, you can't tell what time will bring. You know what I adore, never cared about no ring. We smile in the moonlight now, just hand in hand. Heart's never been this happy, yeah. When the daily ran, tables flipped and span. Holiday still got time, I'm away drinks with Dan. We got things that's planned, and we do this daily. You know we're locked in, man. And we do this daily, yeah. Following that bigger plan. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine, oh yeah. Something divine, oh yeah. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine. Something divine.
That's one way to blow the cobwebs off. Woo. I don't know why I ever used to try and like keep it in a decently high gear and push through up the hills. Mate, this spinning the pedals malarkey. I'll be in the Tour de France soon. What a f***ing knob. Tell you what, I can get down with this cycling lark now. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Talking about enjoyment in this video, this rider's fit perfectly into there.